Hello everyone and welcome to a new stream. Today we are hyped up because we are gonna continue coding our form application. This is the most exciting thing of my life. So, are we streaming right now? Let's check it out. So this is the 34th part of this journey. It's like 34th of um infinite. Yeah, because there there won't be a last part. Like the last episode is just it's just I give up, or or I'm gonna die. Like the this is the the part. This is the last part. Okay, so I know that I will never finish this. Also, I like this view. Holy damn! Wait, this is this a new YouTube thing? Like, is this the new YouTube layout? Because this is actually pretty sick. Like, you have the chat right here, and you have. I like this. Oh, this is the default view. Okay. But this is the theater mod. I didn't know that. I didn't know that they added this. Let's decrease the quality to save some bandwidth. And holy fuck, this is pretty sick. Also, Bob Rose is streaming on the Afterlife. Oh my god. Wow, actually, this live streams has so many has so many views. Like, hold on, let me just. Oh, fuck off! What the hell is this? Like, there are over 45 viewers.
And then begin blending.
Hold on, let me just plug the fucking headphones so the audio won't be shit. Uh, oh my god. Hold on, hold on. Let me just grab this. We have the chat. Yeah, this is just a little bit. No, I'm just kind of curious, like what's this hearing right now. So everything should be fine. Let me just. Uh,
Let's take a little bit of the phthalo blue. I might even add a touch, a very
oh
small
fuck.
amount of the phthalo green and a little bit of black just to darken it. Okay, let's go back up in here. So I say maybe we'll have some water in here. I don't know exactly where it's going to be, but wherever, we'll already have our blue color down. And we just put water wherever we want it, and where it's not supposed to be, we'll just paint right over it. No big deal. There, because as you know, we don't make any mistakes. We have some happy accidents sometime, and we learn to work with those. Okay, now then, let me wash the old brush. I just like to get even with the camera, people, and this is my time. All right, shake it off, and we got them. All right, that's the most fun part of this whole thing. If you want to put the indication of a happy little cloud in the sky, you could just take and tap a little white on your brush. I don't want big clouds in this painting, I don't think, just a little. Be right back. Put a little touch of pink in there, just to warm it up. And you could go up in here, and as I say, if you wanted a cloud indication, you could do it just by doing something like this. A little bit of white with a touch of pink in it. But I don't want a lot of clouds in this painting. I think today, tell you what, let's try doing some fantastic mountains, something that's a little different, and give you a little challenge in your life, and I think you'll enjoy it. There, I just pull those and blend them a little bit. And that's a nice way of making little wispy, soft clouds. There we go. And we're in business. And we get to wash the brush again. There. And we're back. All right. Today, let's see. Let's take some midnight black, alizarin crimson, more crimson, maybe a little touch of the phthalo blue in it too. Oh, something in the reddish lavender hue. Shoot, let's get crazy. This is our world, and we can do anything in our world that we want. Cut off a little roll of paint, have it living right on the edge of the knife. Come right up in here. Maybe we got a big mountain. We do now. Lives right there. Just where? Let's have a lot of mountains. Let's play with some mountains today. Push that paint right into the fabric. Just get right in there and push it in. This is where you take out all your frustrations and hostilities. And there's another one. Just get up in there and push it in. And the only thing we're concerned with is this nice top edge. We don't even care what's happening down below. At least at this point. Maybe down through here. We'll have another one here. I didn't know it was going to make a whole range of mountains, but that's okay. Sometimes it starts working good and you just don't know when to stop. Okay.
I mean, this is good. I will watch this all day. Yeah, I will watch this all day. I'm not gonna lie. So let me just put this here. So let's keep going to, let's come back to our exciting stuff, and let's keep going with our form application. So this is what we are going to do right now. So as I asked myself I mean, a few days ago, I wrote this. I asked myself to add to add controls on the rule boxes, right? So that's what we are going to do, and this is what we like. This is what we need. Okay. And on the last stream, hold on, let me. Oh Jesus Christ! So on the last stream, I drew some icons using Adobe Illustrator. We can see the files here. We have the arrow up and we have the arrow down. So what we need to do is we need to include these icons inside the boxes, and specifically I will include it. Where is it? Here. This is where we are going to create some div elements, right? Okay. So we have we have 4 div elements, and this could be a little bit confusing because it's the SVG element is a little bit long, and that's completely normal. And to give you an example, I will copy and paste this. Hold on. I will paste it right here. Yeah. Okay. It's not that bad actually. It could be way much worse when I deal with divs, like sometimes you had so many lines of SVG elements, and it could be, be very confusing, but this time it isn't. So what we are going to do is, let's go there, let's refresh the page, and let's add a new rule. And as you can see, we get a basic arrow right here, and that's what we wanted to achieve, right? We will adjust the size. We will resize it, of course, and we will reposition it correctly. We will add some padding, of course, and more style, and yeah, more styling stuff, right? And then when we click on this, something should happen, right? And this will be will be added to our event management system right here. This is temporary. I mean, this isn't actually temporary, but this is incomplete. Incomplete. Did I write this correctly? Let me check real quick. Yeah, this is not complete yet. Wait. No. This is actually. Yeah, this is not incomplete because we are considering each box an entire rule, a single rule block. Where in the future I wanted to implement multiple rule blocks in a single box. So this is a rule box. We have a rule here. We can edit this, but then we can also add this. Like as I mentioned before, this is another thing. Like in each box, we have a set of rules, and if at least one of them is is checked, is one of them is respected. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. Wait, let me just translate this just to make sure. Yeah, respect. Yeah, okay. And if at least one of the rules inside the box is respect, then that means the entire box is validated. That's the whole point, okay? But as I mentioned on the last stream, I won't implement this right now because it could be a little bit much more. It could be a little bit complicated, and for now, I just want to focus on the functionality of our systems and the user interface, right? This isn't the final product, of course, and I kind of did something here, like for type 2 rules, which throws an error and it prevents you from submitting the forms. You have a red box, and on the warnings, on the type 1, which is the warning type, that which means that like we have like a message, but you can submit the form anyways, even if you have like this message. Like for instance, we can think of a password. Like some websites warns you that your password might not be that secure, but it doesn't prevent you from using it, right? It just warns you. This is the point if you're new on this system, and this is how we do it. Like we have a control flow, and we have this, we have this stream, okay? and we are trying to create this, right? So let's go back right here, and let's include the other the other icons. So let's open this with Notepad++. We copy this part, the SVG part, and we'll put it inside this div, right? This is this is how it works, kind of. So let's put it here. Hold on, I just oh my god, yeah. And then let's remove this ID because we don't need it. It's something that Adobe Illustrator generated for us, but we don't actually need it. And then let's check if we, and as you can see right here, it's basically it's right there. Like that means you can like that means it's included, right? Because you can see it. Okay, so on the other side, on the other two parts, I will put the copy and the delete icon. Oh, there it is. This two, right? This two will be included, and luckily we already have these icons, and one is the copy. Hold on, let me open this. Let me copy this and then paste it right here. Then I will indent it properly and then delete the ID. And then we also have the copy. See? This is basically how it works. We also copy this. Like the steps are pretty much the same. Like, so we copy this, we paste it inside here, we indent it properly just to to organize it much better, to make the code prettier and more easily to read. Then we check if we did everything correctly. And there it is. Look at this. How cool is that? This is basically this is the basic implementation, right? We have some basic controls right here, and and that's pretty much it. So now let me just check how the sides of these individual boxes. Like I wanna like let me just wait. No. So we have this. Okay, the size is 25 for the side. Oh my god. The size is 25 by 25, and we have a little bit of margin, 10 pixel, which is totally fine. And we don't need that margin. I don't think we need that. I mean we need it right here, but here I don't see an issue. Actually, we can sometimes we can live without margins, right? Oh my gosh, I'm a fucking poet right now. Okay, now let's create a class. Like I'm gonna use the same I'm gonna use the same naming convention I used there. So I appended dash control, and then there is properties, right? So I will use the same rule styling. I mean the same naming styling, and I will call it rule uh, rule actions control. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good. It's self-explanatory, and and I think it does the job, right? So we are also persistent, right? Right? Because this is being persistent is really important. Now let's apply this class on each div inside the boxes, and then it's finally time to style it, right? So let's make it okay. So the style will be the actual the actual size will be 25 pixel times and the height is still 25 pixels, right? Let's check it out. So we have this, and yeah, it looks a little bit weird. And probably we need some margins, yeah, because these two are really close. Like, not there, but there. Let's add some margin, and the margin will be, oh my god, margin will be 10 pixels and 0 pixels, right? Let's try to add this, and as you can see, it's way much better. Now, for some reason, this is at the top, right? This is okay. I know what's happening. Like the margin overflows this part, and it's actually pretty easy to fix that. We just need to, we can. There is many ways to do that. I will just, where is it? I will just add some padding top 20 pixel, right? Let's add a new rule. I mean 10 pixel. Sorry. Let's try to refresh it again. For some reason we still have this issue. Hold on. Wait. Okay, this is weird actually. Let me check the element, right? So we have this, as you can see, it overflows by 10 pixels, but for some reason, even if I put 10 pixels here, like I put the padding top equals to 10 pixels, but now it just does this. And it's so fucking annoying when this happens. I don't know why it does that, but I don't know. Wait, we need to find a way to fix this because of course we need to. Okay, this wasn't. Wait. Hold on. If we put margin top 0 pixels, we will get this. But actually, I don't want this because this has to be some spacing, right? I don't know why it does this. Like, this is very annoying. If I set to 1 pixel, everything is normal. This is, I don't know. it's some weird shit that is really annoying. That like it's I don't know, like honestly, but I will implement this weird padding thing. But yeah, now it looks way cleaner, right? This is this is how we are going to put this. So now we can you know we have to center this. So let's try to add auto here. Like I think this should work, and yeah, it works. It works. As you can see, it's perfectly centered to this box. How cool is that? How cool is that? This is very cool. And we will set the cursor to pointer, right? So if we over this, as you can see, we can tell that these elements are clickable. If you click on these icons, something will happen, right? Also, let me check if I'm still streaming because sometimes it just, oh god. Okay, that's what I thought. Let me just, I swear to god, if I'm not streaming, I'm gonna get so much. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm still streaming. Okay. Yeah, if this wasn't the case, I would be so much pissed off. So right now we added this, but now let's add a new thing. Like we add the over effect, and this will be, and we will set the fill to our actually to our what's the fucking name? I forgot. We have a variable for that, which is the theme color. But I'm gonna just add the the Xcode because I'm on a different project. So if we go here, as you can see, we can take action. Like the icons will glow. This is a cool thing. We wanted that, right? Let's go. And then what we are going to do is we just need to, to add some fading effect. So we will set the transition to 0.125 seconds. And as you can see, there is like this cool fade effect, right? Good. This is what we want to achieve, right? We have our control system. And look at this. This is so flexible. You can embed it on large screens and on compact devices. It will always, I mean, this is very okay. This is a little bit extreme, but if we go here, like we can see it clear, like it's responsive, right? This is basically how it works. You have this, and then you have the options tab, right? And I like this style. I like it so much. Like it's right. Like we can use this on many things, right? This is amazing. This is what we wanted, right? And then we can edit a rule or add a new rule and do everything we want, right? So this is very cool, right? Now the only thing we need to do is just to add the options, right? So what we are going to do right now. So the first thing we still have to implement some functions like the delete functions and the copy functions, and we are going to do it right now. So we have this is the say rules. Where is it? I kind of created the interface for it. Right? I created the function signature for the switch. Oh wait, I actually implemented the switch method. I mean the switch function. Where is it? Wait. Okay, this is the rule switch positions, right? You can switch using the arrow. You have the first index, you have the second index, and it will just switch, right? This is cool. We already have this function. Luckily, I wrote it on the past streams, and really this is really cool, right? And now let's create the delete rule. We will create a new function that will delete a rule, and then we'll refresh the HTML, um, graphics, the GUI to 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 line up, right? To update it, to refresh it, right? We will just take the index. Then what we are going to do is we will always perform this check. Like we will probably do this and return false, just to make sure that we did everything correctly. So if we delete, oh god, if we delete the rule and the deletion was successful, what should we do? Okay. For now, let's just we should loop each element, right? And I kind of implemented this on the form editor, the builder.js here. Let's try to search for delete element, right? So yeah, this is actually how we do it. Yeah. This is much more complicated because we didn't refresh the entire div, but we just edit the single affected elements to prevent the to prevent like scroll ups. I don't know how to explain this, but sometimes when you edit the entire div, like it will scroll up, and this could be annoying. So to prevent this, I edit the single elements right here. Yeah, that was kind of It wasn't. It was a bit tricky, but we did everything. For now, it works. Also, let me test this if this actually works, because I'm just. What if we wanted to implement this? And let's add a new. Let's add a few elements right here. Let's see. We had this. We have the title. And okay. And what if we delete this? Yeah, it works, right? yeah, it works. So it didn't scroll up. At least on Chrome, because it also depends on the browser you are using. So uh, for now, okay. This I think we should uh war forms data. Okay, we have to use this. 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 Okay, to delete this. So we just do that, and this is the index, right? Also, we just have to check one index. So this, we don't need this, and we don't need that. So let's try to add a rule. Like, let's add a few rules right here just to make sure that everything works. So we have, let's edit this. Let's put, wait, no, let's number this. We have 0, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, right? Let's add for a fifth one with the ID 4. This is actually okay. Don't be confused, because this isn't the rule ID. This is the field ID which the rule is applied to, right? So, of course, we need to finish the styling thing, and I need to add this arrow, right? Because I wanna add this arrow. So okay, we have the field ID. We have, okay. So if we type rules data, we have this elements, right? We have the third element, and so on. And let's try to call this function. Let's try to delete a rule. So if we put the fifth index, the fifth element, as you can see, this returns false. That, which means it wasn't deleted, but 0 doesn't preview anything, because there is another function called, so it doesn't preview anything. Then -1, it's false. It's already working for now, but what if we delete the rule 2? It returns true. Let's check. Okay, we have 4 elements, and the rule 2 was, the field was 2, so it should be 3, right? Yeah. And here we have the fourth element. Wait. 0, 1, 2, 0. Wait. Okay. There is something wrong here. Hold on. I think because I added -1. Okay. Let's try again. Okay. We have 0. Then we have 1. Then we have 2. Then we have 3. And then we have 4. Right? Now let's check again. We have rules data. Here we go. So we can delete the second rule and print it again. So this rule was 2, and now it should be 3, right? Yeah, and the first, I mean the second, the index 1 should be 1. Here we go. Now everything works. Okay, we did it. We implemented it. Now the only thing we need to do is just to update this and add some events, right? Wrong. We also need to add the duplicate. We also need to duplicate the rule. But I will implement this later. I don't wanna do it now. Like, no. I for now I'll focus on the switch and the list and the deletion, right? Yeah. Now we have every single okay, we have the divs. Let's assign an ID for each div. So this is the ID, and we will, probably the ID will be uh, box. I mean uh, rule control this, and then we put the index, and then we will put probably this will be the no, shift up no, I will append it here. Yeah, this will be the ID format, right? And we do the same thing here, but this time it's just shift down or move up or move down. Like, it's the same thing actually. This is duplicate, and this is delete. Right? Now we have to add the event listener for each div, right? And we kinda created a for each loop for this. So let's add a document.get elements by d, and the first element, actually this is a templated this is the template notation we should use. We have this. Let's add an event listener. Let's add event listener. The event listener is click, and we will, do this thing, right? So what we are going to do is we are gonna move up, right? So we will rule switch positions, and we will take the first index, which is so we have the first position, which is I, and the second position, which is I minus 1, right? Because we wanna move up, so we have to take the element before this, right? It kind of works like it kind of works like that, and this is shift down, and we do the same thing with +1. Then the thing that we need to do is actually we have to to update the rules elements, or maybe I should call this. Wait, let me let me change all occurrences and rename this to, oh god, to refresh. Yeah, I think this is much more um, appropriate. This term is much more appropriate for me. So let's refresh rules elements, and oh yeah, we have to pass the we'll pass this right here, and the same thing here, right? So now let's try to add some new rules. Let's add actually, let's give it an ID 1, 2, and then let's try to move it down. And as you can see, we move this rule down, and we can, you know, it works. It works, right? We move it right here. This is the element 0, and we move it right here. Like, we can keep track of this. Let's add new, you know, like it seems like it's like it's not working, but it's actually is. Like, if we put this, actually, let's write some long text here, save it. I need to fix that, of course. So if we go here and change it, as you can see, it works really well, right? Look at that. That's what we wanted, and it works. How nice is that? I love my life. So this is pretty much how it works. Like, you have this control flow, you have the box, the icons, and now the first two icons work. Right? Here we go. How cool is that? Right? Now let's update let's add the event to delete the rule. So on delete, we will simply call this function delete rule, and we will pass the index. And now everything should work automatically. So if we put 0, then we put 1, then we put 2, and we delete the first, as you can see, it works. It works. And we can do this. Like, we had this rule, we can switch, and we can delete it. How cool is that? And wait, okay, I was a little bit confused because I saw 400 lines of code, but it's actually the other script. And actually, we are pretty close. So yeah, there is a lot there. There is a lot there. Like, this isn't. It seems a small project, but a form builder could be a little bit more complicated than. Like, it's way more complicated than I thought, because we aren't going. We aren't building a simple form builder. We are creating a complete full stack application with some unique features inside of it, and this could require hours of work, and this is this is pretty much it. Like, we have to work. Like, there is no way around this. Uh, for the event management system, I actually took 200 lines of code, but that's because I use the Blockly library to manage the blocks, and the Blockly library is really, really complicated. Yeah, because it's a fucking Scratch language, right? But also, things are happening on the wait, where is it? On the uh, wait, yeah, this is just the functionality. There is no interface in there, but part of the functionality is also happening here, and this is like another 160 um, lines of code of PHP code that generates the events, right? So of course we need to design a flexible system to, if we want to add some new features or anything like that. And I'm trying to do that. It's it's not that easy. So we have we have builder.js. Let's come back here. We know here. We have the delete rule, which we already implemented it. So the only thing to do is just to implement the duplicate rule, right? So should we just you know what? I'm gonna use the same thing I did here, and then return true here, and then there is, I think there is um, a, a JavaScript function that handles the insert, right? Wait, let me store this inside x equals this. So we have this array x. Let's see if there is the insert. Probably no. Uh, I need to find a function that inserts an element between like after an index, right? Inside this index, and handles the insertions by um, shifting the next indexes by one. I think there is. This has to be right. We have the join. We have, wow. Oh my god, we have so many functions here. I didn't expect that much. Let's see. We have add concat constructor, copy within, filter, find index, find last, flat, find now. Join. What's join? What does it do? Separator? Oh, right. This is okay. This is interesting. I didn't know that. Like, probably maybe I used that once, and I forgot the existence of it. But this is interesting. I'm just trying to find if, like, hold on, let me check if I'm still streaming. Oh Jesus. Let me. Okay. Yeah, I'm still streaming. I just. Okay. Okay. So let me just check if there is. This has to be a function that does this, right? Oh my god. Um, JavaScript array insert and index. Uh, with splice. Wait, we use splice. Why what? X.splice and um this is the index. Then there is 0 and the element, right? So let's add a letter, and then we will specify the index 0, 1, 2. So 3 should be the index, the third index, right? So 2, and then we will add. Wait, no. What am I doing? So this is the actual way to do it, right? So we have X. Yeah, it works. It works. Very nice. Very nice. So we managed to find a very cool way to do it. Okay. So we have the splice function. We have the index, right? And then we have let me just rules data dot splice on rules data on the current index. So that's basically how we do that, right? Let's try. Let's hard refresh this. Let's add a new rule, and let's try to. Oh wait, I forgot to add the event. This is the duplicate, and then duplicate, right? Yeah, and then we refresh it. So let's try again. We have this, save. Yeah, it works. Like, we can do this, and I'm glad that Google Chrome doesn't scroll up even if we refresh the entire div, even if we re-render the entire box. I'm so glad that Google, the Chrome doesn't do that. This is cool. This is cool. Now everything works fine, and yeah, like this is very cool. This is very cool. Like, I don't know, but yeah, this is basically how it works. So after we added the each each event, like we added the contrast menu, we can remove this to do, right? And how many to dos we have? We still have this to do left. Only one. Oh my god. This is good. I love it. So I also forgot what that is, right? Switch rule type X input blocks. We don't need that function anymore. Bye bye. Now we have, yeah, it's pretty much complete. Like we still have to add a few things, right? So let's see. I streaming for an hour. Ah, that's cool. That's cool. So I'm glad that things work. Wow. And we remove this annoying bugs, of course. Wait, let me just remove this. I just put it like on the in the very beginning just to make an example, but this should be empty, right? So we have it. It's right here. Now let's add this freaking arrow here. Let me just choose the 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 proportions. We can do this, and then we will add something like this. I think it looks good. Maybe it should be a little bit shorter. Let's try to let's copy this and paste it here right now, right next, and let's remove half of it. Oh my god. So we will hold on, let me, so which one is better, this arrow or this? I think the second one takes less space and it does the job properly. Like there should be some spacing, right? But this is too much for me. Like we don't need that long. It could be worse, right? Right. So I will choose the second option, and let's go back. Um, wait. Okay. Let me just check if I still streaming, because if I'm not streaming, okay, I'm still streaming. So um, let's go here, and then let's I mean, no, what am I doing? Let's go here. Let's open this, the shift down AI file, and we will open Adobe Illustrator. So now the only thing we need to do is just to add this line to the already existing arrow. So this is this is very easy to do. So let's copy this. Let's create a new project, and the height will be this plus uh, 540. So this should be the size, right? We can calculate this very easily. We have this divided by 2 multiplied by 3, and we get the same result, right? And then we will just call it arrow uh, down medium. I think it's good enough. So we have this. Now let's paste this here, and we will bring this here, right? So we have these properties. The x value is 540 pixel, which means it's on the middle, and that's great. And here we just have to put this line here, right? And probably we will set the width to 150 pixel. We will center this, and then we will just merge this using this tool, and now the arrow is done. I still don't know if I should round this like this, but actually I don't want to. I know I know we should round things, but this time I don't want to. Like, I wanted to to make it look like that, right? I like it, and I think in this case it's way much better. Trust me, guys, trust me. Trust me what I say. So let's save this as an SVG element arrow down medium. Okay, and now let's close this. Okay, where is it? That's not a copy. Let's remove this. Okay, and now we have this. Good. Now what should we do? Let's edit a notepad. Let's copy this, and then we should put this somewhere. Where exactly? Well, we should still define it, right? So when we refresh the elements right here, we have this thing, and then we have this thing, right? So I would create a new div. Probably let's see, let's test this. And then create another div. And inside this div, we will put this. Let's indent this properly. Then let's try to check. Let's try to check what we actually ended up with. Let's refresh this. Yeah, probably this isn't the best way. Let me just read the properties. Interesting. So let's create a box rule container. And this will be the width. Then we will add this right here. This is a class, right? So let's refresh this and let's add this. Yeah, right, like that. But now we should resize this. So let's set the style, the width. There will be probably 250 pixel. Let's try that. So let's add a new rule. This is still too much. Probably 50 or wait, this is 30 or 25 pixel. This is way smaller than I thought. Okay, I will set it to 25 pixel, right? And then I will just set the margin to 0 and auto 0 pixel, of course. So let's refresh this and here we go. And then we have this control flow. And oh, I don't like this spacing. What is this? I don't really like this spacing, and this is, let me check. This div doesn't contain any spacing, but somehow there is. It's inside there. Oh god, I don't really like this. I don't like this spacing right here. So what should we do to fix this? Well, for some reason the height is, I don't know why it does this, but let's try to set this to 37.5. So let's set this to the height to 37.5. Wait. Oh, right, pixel. Yeah, now we have it. Here we go. So we just need to add this, and then everything should be fine. Let's try again. And here we go. We have this. We have the interface. How cool is that? How cool is that? And if I want to move, like, let's put this 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's compare. Let's add this just to make it different from the others. So we have this, and as you can see, actually we can do this. We can copy this, or we can delete it. How cool is this? Everything works, right? But before that, we actually forgot a crucial thing. We actually forgot something very important, which is the the delete confirmation window, right? Yeah, this is important. Like, we should avoid incidents, right? That's what we are going to do. Uh, when the user clicks on delete, a new dialog box should pop out. So let's copy all of that. Let's paste it. Um, let's paste it right here. I mean, let's paste it right here. Okay, this looks. Yeah, hold on. Let me just fix some things. Confirm rule deletion. Then we will remove this, all of this. Oh, now it looks way prettier. And then we will, let's create a new paragraph here. And this will be all the rules inside this block will be deleted, and you will be deleted. Delete the rule. All the rule blocks inside this box will be deleted, and then we will ask them to confirm or to cancel. In case they confirm it, we will run the script, basically, right? So we will run this. And yeah. Wait, hold on. What the hell? Wait, there is. Oh, right, I know the reason. Okay, I know what's going on. It basically, for some reason, this I put this parenthesis. I don't know if it was Visual Studio. I don't remember. So yeah. So let's see if this actually works. Let's add a new rule. Let's add a new one. This. Now we have this. Delete the rule. All the rule blocks inside this box will be deleted. If we cancel this, nothing will happen, but if we hit confirm, it closes. Also, I forgot to return true, because that's what we are going to, because that's the random value is what makes the dialog box close, right? So we hit confirm and the rule is gone. How cool is this? So we had this, but then we changed our mind. I want to delete this. We delete that, then you know, and now everything works. Good, good. That's what I want to achieve. Okay. We still have 10 minutes left. I honestly I did what I had to do. Like I wanted to do everything, and honestly I didn't know I could. I honestly expected less to. I honestly expected less, but actually we implemented so many things, and this is a positive thing. This is a very good thing. So yeah, like it works. Like I don't know what to say. Like everything works fine, right? Also, when we save the rule on this script, what are we actually going to reference? I think I created a constant value that stores the URL. Let's see uh, if that's the case. Say on the oh wait, I didn't. I just used the okay. I just used this. So yeah, when we save the rules, we will we will create a function similar to this. Also, let me just paste this. Let me just copy and paste this. So we will do this, right? This is actually we need to edit this. Edit the script. And that's probably what we're going to do next time. Now, let me just form rules data. This will be the PHP script that handles this part. Then yeah, we will send the form ID and then the rules data, right? And then simply put this right here. This is what we are going to do. Then we will create a new script here, and we will call it Probably rules data. We don't even need farm because this is a farm application, so it's redundant. It's kind of redundant, right? So we will remove this part here, rules data, and yeah, it uh, it looks good, and yeah, we can also we can also do this, right? Like local storage, set item, rules farm probably, but honestly, I wouldn't even bother doing. Like for now, I don't wanna do it this. And this actually could already work. Like the front end could be already should be already done because this is what we actually need to do. Is this a put statement or a post thing? What should we put here? Put or post? Um, Probably um, put. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, Now let's create a PHP script that handle this. So what we're going to do is save the save the rules to the database, and that's the put method, and retrieve it with the get method, right? So that's what we should do. This actually, hold on, uh, this will, we definitely need the form ID, but we also need this part. This is very important. So we will put this here. We have the DB, the database, and the encoding type, like the format, the response format, and with the encoding. So I think this is pretty much it for now. Let me see. Yeah, we still have 2 minutes left. So let's. Oh, I'm gonna watch something. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is pretty much legendary. Like the CEO of T Series subscribed to Mr. Beast. Oh, I know. We still have Bob Rose. Oh, that's pretty interesting. They released the first Microsoft program to celebrate 50 years. That's crazy. Yeah. Uh, let's see. What? Actually, I wanna do something else right now before I end the stream. But honestly, I don't even know what what to do exactly. I will end the stream on 3 p.m. exactly. So, time Italy now. It's 2 p.m. right now. I'll end it on 3 p.m. What the fuck is this? Is this in Minecraft? Let me open this on my. Never mind. I want. I have YouTube Premium on my other account, but don't worry about it. So I'm gonna keep this right here.
I always get asked about doing a house tour, but I'm a Minecraft. Ever since my face reveal, I always get asked about doing a house tour, but I'm a Minecraft channel. So of course, I coded a mod to scan our entire house into Minecraft, including even the air vents. But before we give you the most unique house tour on YouTube, I want to show you how the mod works. Because believe it or not, you can actually scan your own stuff into Minecraft, your own room, or whatever you want to.
Oh, that's cool. That's
And you
cool.
just need a phone, not any super specialty equipment. With the mod I made, it takes literally one click. I made the mod work with 3D models, which means you can find a cool 3D model online and just add it to your Minecraft world. Like, I just scrolled this 3D model website and look, this is a city. I didn't change it. I didn't do anything. This is literally just a city. And there are thousands and thousands, if not millions of 3D models online. It's crazy. What is this? Now, if you said a Porsche 911 Turbo S, I would be extremely impressed because I do not know anything about cars. But this is actually a scan of Sapnap's car that we took in our garage. So, welcome
You guys are fucking rich. You fucking bastard.
to the house tour.
This is Dream's poo car. This is my epic nice car.
Yeah, this is my car.
I was
Tesla.
never gonna show it, but I guess Dream can really see it. It's kind of cringe, but I feel like it's like you can barely see it. If I put my logo on the back of it. Look at that. It's very like Sapnap.
And of course, I also made it so you can change the settings pretty quickly, so you can really customize how things look if you want. But yeah, if you want to download the mod, the link's in the description. I want to see what cool stuff you guys can scan in, called Block Printer. But now, it's time to give you a tour of the Dream Team house.
What's up, Dream? We're home!
Wait,
We're back!
oh my god!
We just came in the house!
Came out the front door. Look, this is my office here on the right. Maybe we go into it first. So like we made it so you can open and close doors. Like for
Okay, I'm gonna start here. Wait, didn't he deleted that video? I thought he deleted it. I don't know. For some reason, I hate this YouTuber. I don't know. I don't find it that funny. Like, I don't know. Probably it's just me, but I don't really like him. Like, I don't really like his content. And yeah, there's things like that. So I think this is pretty much it for today, and I'm glad that we added this rule system and this part here. Like I'm so glad we did this. Like I'm really satisfied. This is why we live for. Actually, right now I'm that serious. This is why we live for. We create things and we live from the things that we created, and then we enjoy the things we created. this is this is like this is one of the definition. This is, I don't know, but if you do something productive, like even for small things, you will be happy. Like this is a list for me, but if you, the satisfaction is what brings you happiness in your life, and you will learn more things by doing other stuff. And yeah, I'm so glad that I did this. Like, this is literally the, like, I don't even care about earning anymore. Like, I don't even care about learning. I mean, earning from this project anymore. I mean, not actually. Like, I want some economic gains, but uh, if I, for now, I I'm already happy for what I'm doing, and this is why we should, like, you know, we should it should do this more. Like, I don't even know how to explain this, but make we should make productive stuff that makes us happy. And for now, this is pretty much it.